So we're going with Rifat on the Tuk-Tuk. So he's going to take us up to the highest point of the city, which is called what now?
The highest point of Alfama, which is called Portes do Sol.
Portes do Sol.
Yeah, Sunscape.
Okay, so we're going to Portes do Sol, which is the highest point over by Alfama, and then we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah.
Going with the flow.
If you sit in the back, you can record. I don't know what you can sit up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I think this is better.
yeah. All right, I got my two amigos here in the back. So the Tuk-Tuk is basically an electric car, much like a golf cart, but done up a lot nicer. And what they do is it's a major form of transportation here, particularly for the tourists. So a lot of tourists will use the Tuk-Tuks for a tour around the city to the higher vista points or other hot spots for tourism. So what we're doing is we're just going to take it up to the uppermost peak, and then we're going to make our way down from there by ourselves. Okay, so we're getting some nice tidbits here. Lisbon is the second oldest city in Europe, second only to Athens. And where we're going to is the peak of the city, and we'll be going to Alfama. And Alfama is actually the oldest part of the city, correct?
Yes, Alfama.
And it goes back to what, about 10 centuries, you said?
8 to 10. But
8 to 10 centuries. But it's the oldest part of the city.
By the Moorish, when the Moorish were here, which is now known as Morocco. When they were here in Lisbon between 711 to 1147, that's when they built that part. And
So-
they used to live there as well. So,
And who is they?
they are the North African, which is now known as Morocco. The
Okay,
Moorish,
so
yeah.
basically
They built that
the
part.
Moors settled it.
Exactly.
So
And they named it Alfama. So the Alfama name came
one of the
from-
things you'll notice in Portugal is there's a lot of Moorish names, old Moorish names. For instance, we were in a town yesterday, now it's going to slip my mind, but Alfama is actually a Moorish name from when they settled it, from what is now we know as Morocco in North Africa. Check out these little trolleys though. Pretty cool. So the traffic is pretty crazy here right now because they're having a mass wedding where like 10 to 12 couples will be getting married in the church here. Now, they're getting married in St. Anthony Church or the one in back of it? Or is that all the same?
The back of it, the cathedral.
So we have St. Anthony Church here, and then in the back,
Lisbon Cathedral.
San Pedro?
No, Lisbon Cathedral. So we call it Sé de Lisboa.
Okay.
And Sé de Lisboa, where you will see the wedding happening. Not, it didn't start yet, but you will see it.
Yeah. So this is another church here.
Yeah, this is the oldest cathedral of the city. It was built in 1150.
São Vicente?
That's his relics are here. So it has been 873 years. 850 years.
As we pile up the hill.
850 years of the relics of Saint Vincent being here, and almost 70 years of this church, because it was built in 1150.
So the church, it's not St. Vincent. St. Vincent's relics are here. You mean his bones are here? St. Vincent's bones are here. They've been here for 850 years. And the church is 1150 years old.
When it, no, 1150 when it was built. So it's like almost 874 years now.
Okay, so the church was built in 1150.
It was built by the Moorish initially first as a mosque. So after the Moorish defeat in 1147,
and we can probably see
that's
it.
when the Portuguese king Afonso Henrique converted it from the mosque
Back
to this,
here.
what you see right now.
As we whip up this hill. John's haggling for a hat.
Take a picture, yeah.
I got it. So we're gonna walk over here and check out the view while John is over there haggling for a hat. Let's go check this out. Look at this view. All the tourists up here. Love all the whitewashed buildings with the terracotta roofs, and then dotted in here we have these trees with the purple blossoms. In this oldest city of Lisbon, if I understood correctly, and Lisbon is the oldest city, or the second oldest, in Europe. So what we did is we came up the main drag with a tuk-tuk, which is a great way to get up here. It cost us 30 euro, 10 a piece. So it worked out great. It wasn't that bad. A nice ride all the way up the hill. And now we're gonna walk down the hill, going through these alleys and roadways such as this. So, and we're hoping to see a lot of the nice stuff. Okay, made a little mistake. We started going down, and then we remembered if we go up another 4 minutes, there's a castle, what they call the castle. I'm not sure what it is yet. We'll figure that out when we get up there. So, now we're coming up these stairs, and we're gonna get up here and continue our way up another 4 minutes to the very, very top. Yeah, so we walked up here toward the castle, but the castle has a line a mile long to get up in it. And this is part of the castle right here. So it's an old fort or something. But then we have this nice whitewashed church here. Guy playing out front. And there is a vista point.
Yeah, right here. Lisbon's most historical. We can go up to the tower, I think.
Yeah, you can go up to the tower if you want. And I think what we're gonna do is walk down this nice tight alley, right?
That sounds beautiful.
Check out these buildings. They're all tiled on the outside. Up here, over here. This is a characteristic of Lisbon, that at one time they would tile all the exteriors of these buildings. And we'll probably be seeing more soon. Down here we see a nice tile archway with matching tile here, all up the walls. And this is called the Ark of Jesus, Arco de Jesus. And all these buildings, they're all tiled on the outside. As you can see. Tuk-tuks everywhere. Look at all these tuk-tuks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. More coming up the hill. Another one going over here. Beautiful square here. Rue del Landero, Lago di Santa Lucia. And a little trolley coming down the hill. Very busy right here. Very busy. And it's beautiful. I love these purple trees. Beautiful. Here you see the city's oldest tree. 300 years old. I didn't catch the name of it.
Probably older, actually.
But that's what we got. So we're down in front of the church now where they're going to have that big wedding. We're not staying for the wedding, but you can see it's quite the deal. Got the boom camera all set up over there. Red carpet is out. A lot happening right here. This whole hill is loaded with these beautiful squares with a church or a cathedral. I believe this is St. Anthony's Cathedral, and up top is St. Anthony's Church or St. Vincent's Church, I think is the way that is. But what a beautiful square here. Check this out, huh? That is gorgeous. Look at that, huh? This looks like some type of festival. St. Michael or San Miguel, which translates to St. Michael. And to be honest, I'm not sure what's going on here, but it's very beautiful with all this decoration. So we're going to continue walking down here. We're basically just walking around Alfama. All the gift shops. Beautiful, beautiful colors here.
Ah bah, là vous commencez à avoir des démonstrations. Non, il est excellent.
As we continue our walking tour through Alfama. We're looking for something to eat, but a lot of the places are just opening up. So we're going to try to get a little bit of something here. But this is nice, real nice. Every alley is decorated. Up this way, down this way. Just stumbled into this beautiful square. Little horse head fountain going on here.
Let's get some Portos. They got
Yeah, hold on. Of chorizo, cheese, and a smoked ham with some bread. And Sue got a, what is that? A bifana, which is like a pork sandwich on a ciabatta roll of some sort. So we're gonna go ahead and dig in, folks. We were going to take the oldest trolley line. I'm not sure if that's in the world, but it's very old, and it's line 28. However, None of the trolleys seem to be running right now because today is St. Anthony Day, which also explains that special wedding up there. I'm assuming, don't quote me on this, that it's a very special day to get married. And that whole hill now has been blocked off since around 1 o'clock. So we were lucky we were able to get up there this morning in the Tuk-Tuk and be able to roam the city up there and do what we did. So everything worked out. We just didn't get a ride on the trolley at this point, but that could happen tomorrow. We're not sure what we're doing tomorrow, but for now, we're walking around here in basically the old part of Lisbon, also known as Alfama and whatever's nearby. So that's what we're doing, and we're having a good time. For lunch, we had kind of a tapas with basically some chorizo, cheese, and some smoked ham and bread, and it was perfect. Very light lunch, and that really worked out well. It was in a very nice square, got a little entertainment there. So driving on as we walk down, I believe there's a really beautiful square up ahead. So that's where we're headed. Okay, so we just walked down this long avenue here, and now we're under this arc that I'll get some video of here in a minute. And it's pretty neat. Check that out. Here's the top. And look at this magnificent statue out here. So we're gonna walk out here, give you a bird's eye view of that. I'm not even sure what this is, where we are, or whatever, but it's all very nice just to walk around. It really is. I do know we went by this earlier on the Tuk-Tuk, and we're gonna cross here quickly. But check out all that and back to me, will you? Nice long avenue going all the way down. Beautiful, beautiful square. This is incredible right here. I gotta tell you. You know, to come out of the old city where you have all these narrow alleys and a lot of people, then all of a sudden it opens up into this huge square full of color and a beautiful blue sky. Very hard to beat. Beautiful contrast between the alleys and the narrow ways of the old city, Alfama, to this. Look at this. That is gorgeous. So here's the statue out front, and you can see it leads to this arc with these beautiful arch walkways all around. Just, I love this stuff. This is old world plaza stuff right here. And then out here, as you can see, we have the harbor, or at least the waterfront. I'm not sure. And I'm not sure if you can see it, but way up on the top of the hill back here, over here, is Cristo de Redemptor, or Christ the Redemptor statue. To the right of that would be the bridge. This here is like the bar area of Lisbon. A lot of restaurants.
Chips Island.
Chippers Island.
Ah, Chippers Island.
umbrellas hanging off the ceiling. Different bars, different restaurants. Beautiful arch walkway here. So what my friend Sue is saying is that at night, this is the bar area. The street is painted pink all the way through up to here. And supposedly this is kind of their little party area. But you know what? Walking around Lisbon, every restaurant is kind of a bar anyway. And there's where we just were up on Alfama is a lot of restaurants that are serving. So here we are though on Pink Street. Okay, after a full day in Lisbon, we've come back to the Time Out Market. And what a difference now. Before we got in here, it had just opened, but check this out now. This place is packed full of people. This morning, it was empty. It had just opened at 10 o'clock when we were here. And now it's going full bore. And this is where we've come to have a little supper. So we're going to take a walk around and see what we can have for supper. Okay, so we're here at the market and having dinner. And what I got is a traditional Portuguese dish, supposedly, of chicken piri-piri. And basically it's a spiced chicken. I also got a bit of salad. And I figured I'd try their cod cake. So hopefully this will be a pretty decent meal. At least I'm getting some salad. I've been craving a good salad. But this is a nice end to a long day walking around in Lisbon. I highly recommend you come here if you ever get the chance. It's a beautiful city, particularly where we were today. So, if you like these videos, feel free to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel. All the best to all, and happy adventure.